Every Royale match ever, and in the Little Llama, available at store.yogscast.com. Hello everybody, I'm in the Littlewood, also known as Martin. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Fortnite. So we do have a moment to dilly-dally this week, because I didn't cover the week 1 challenges, and I also didn't let you know where to find that free battle pass tier. So really quickly, this is where it's hiding. So on the week 1 wallpaper, you can see that the dino on the left-hand side of the screen is holding up a map. If you look in the top center of that map, where the umbrella mine is, which you find over by the motel, then right in the center of it on the upper part, you can find yourself the free battle pass tier right there. And now we can no longer dilly-dally. Here is how you do all of the week 2 challenges and where you can find that free battle pass tier. Challenge number 1. 1000 points of pain. Pretty simple objective this week. Go ahead, grab any kind of assault rifle and shred the enemy for 1000 damage collectively. Doesn't need to be during the one match, it's across any matches you play. Have fun. Challenge number 2. Ammo, ammo, and ammo. My recommendation for this challenge would to be land on the outer ring of the map where it's going to be a little bit quieter, but you do need to prioritize buildings. So I'm talking either dropping in somewhere like Risky Reels, working down to Wailing Woods and Tomato Town, finally to the Lonely Lodge and the Warehouses, or on the western side you could go to Haunted Hills, Junk Junction, and loop around to the motel or Pleasant Park. And Kiki, why are you being so loud? Challenge number 3. Teeny Tiny Tilted. So initially when the brand new desert was added in, I was so certain that Paradise Palms was going to become a brand new equivalent of Tilted just on the east side of the map rather than the west. That doesn't seem to have happened, but this challenge is probably going to turn it into just that. Get yourself over to that brand new location, get yourself 3 kills, and that is that challenge done. Challenge number 4. Nothing but net. So it was pretty obvious to everybody involved that the brand new toys would be part of a challenge at some point during this season. And already, here it comes. Use the basketball to score 5 baskets at different hoops across the map, and that'll be that challenge done. But if you want to know where you can find them, here's a list of the hoops that I remember. We got one over at Tilted Towers, which is a very brave place to play. That location. Snobby Shores has one in the back garden of one of the houses. And finally, there's a singular hoop chilling out at the end of the road over in Paradise Palms. It's on the east side of the town. Happy shooting and good luck. Challenge number 5. Loot Lake, no mistake. Get yourselves over to Loot Lake and find yourself 7 chests, and here is where you can find a few of them. So let's begin with the rather expensive looking house that lives at the very northern point of Loot Lake. You can usually find one in the garage there. Moving slightly to the east, you're going to find yourselves the watchtower, and a chest usually sits atop of it. Continue around the clock face, and next up you're going to find the very small. Continuing around from there, so it's a relatively northeastern point of Loot Lake, you're going to find yourself a raised bit of surface, and on there's a campsite as well as a chest. Just south of there's a large rock inside of the water and a little bit of land space just on the front of it. If you head over to that, there's often 1, sometimes 2 chests. For the rest of the clock face around the bottom, there aren't really any other chests except for one that lives on a boat in the water. And that will make us arrive at the factories on the western side of Loot Lake. Head yourselves down there, and in the southern building you can usually find 2 chests. One is on the ground floor opposite the staircase, and the other one is on the top floor. The building slightly north of that has now been converted into a dance party. It's the one where you have to dance in the corners for the challenge. Well, if you make your way up onto the second floor, you'll find a chest right there. Then last but certainly not least, the Loot Lake house itself. There are a couple here, but I'm just going to tell you where 2 of them are. You can find one on the southwestern end of the entire desert. This one's relatively easy, and it's our first triangle challenge inside of the brand new desert area. So first and foremost, you know where the dinosaurs are. They are just towards the southern end of the map, a little bit north of that really cool loot town. A little bit west of there, before you get to the petrol station and the truck stop, you'll actually see an oasis just off the side of the road. And then of course, finish out the triangle shape with the rock archway as mentioned in the challenge, and in the dead center of all of those, as you can see here, is your free tier. Challenge number 7. Precision Decision. And it's a pretty simple conclusion to this week's challenges inside of Fortnite. Go ahead, grab a sniper rifle and get yourself 2 eliminations. This week's free battle pass tier is hiding. So this is it. This is week 2's wallpaper. Everybody's over at Lazy Links having a really good time on the go-karts, playing golf, there's craziness all going on, but if you have a look at it, and congratulations, week 2 is complete. And just before we head off today, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to all of the people that were constantly tweeting me, leaving comments on all the Fortnite videos, asking where the week 1 challenge video was. It was really nice to see, like knowing that people sort of wait on them each week and they find them genuinely really helpful, really made me happy, so thank you very much for that. As always, leave a like on the video if you did find it helpful. I have got brand new Battle Royale merchandise, which I've been plugging like crazy. It's up on the Yogscast store right now. The link is in the description to that. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.